I always remind myself that confidence is not about how you look, it's about how you show up.
Okay.
And confidence is not constant.
This week on Make Your Own Destiny podcast, we sit down with the bold and brilliant Faidha Kassim, a current Miss in Tanzania, an outspoken change maker. From the glitz of pageantry to the gritty truths behind the crown, we talk about what it really takes to become a Miss, the pressure, the challenges, and the DMs you won't believe.
I've been getting like DMs.
Yeah.
So there's this guy on my phone in my DMs. He's always asking for like marriage stuff.
Marriage.
Do
you know?
She opens up about money, mentorship, and how she makes her own destiny. This episode is raw, inspiring, and full of big dreams. Let's dive in. This is one you don't want to miss. Like and subscribe.
Faidha, you're welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. You look so nice. I like your dress.
Thank you.
I also like your crown. Yeah, you know, as they say, there is no queen or miss without a crown. I really like the way that you came to represent MGT so well.
Thank you so much.
How was the journey to the studio?
It was okay.
For people who don't know you, who is Faidha?
So as he said, my name is Faidha Kassim. I am a finalist of Miss Tanzania representing Simiyu region. I'm actually a curious and ambitious girl who has dreams, and I believe my dreams are valid even if sometimes they feel big. I don't want to be seen only, but I want to make an impact.
So let's start here. Who was Faidha before all the Miss Grand Simiyu thing, or before all the spotlight that you're getting right now?
Before the glam, I was just a normal, curious girl, as I said, an ambitious one. Just living our normal life, but I've always wanted to, make an impact in the society, but I just didn't know how to start until I got the courage and confidence to do so.
Were you born in Simiyu? Like, why are you representing Simiyu?
I was not actually born in Simiyu.
Okay.
I'm from Arusha.
Okay.
I'm a Maasai. But the regional titles we were given by the judges.
Okay.
And for what I know about Simiyu, I know Simiyu is filled with resilience, and strength. So I think the judges give me the title of Simiyu because they saw I'm strong and resilient.
You are the first Maasai to come to the show. Actually, I once invited a Maasai lady. She's actually a miss as well, but from long time ago. But she ducked us. Yeah, she never showed up.
So I'm the first Maasai.
Yeah, it feels good
to
have a Maasai on the show, because I also have a lot of Maasai friends. I really like Maasai people. They're very kind.
And very smart.
They're very smart, and also I think they're the only people in Tanzania that are recognized internationally.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like whenever I go, say, in Europe or in Asia, whenever I tell them I'm from Tanzania,
they think you're a Maasai.
Yeah, they think I'm a Maasai, and they'll be asking, okay, where's your knife? Where's your stick? Where's your
shuka?
Yeah, it's crazy. So, when did you realize that you have to be a miss, or you want to be a miss?
So when I was young, I had so many compliments from people. I think because of my height, they used to tell me you have to be in a pageantry and stuff like that. But I never really took that serious because I was thinking, after being a pageant queen, then what? But then I saw so many pageant queens use their voice beyond their crown. So I saw when you go for pageant, it's not just about winning, but you can make an impact through the platform and through your voice.
The lady I met yesterday, she's actually very, very beautiful. She's proper, she's beautiful, she's thin, she's a little bit of not black, not completely white. She's in the middle. And I asked her, how old are you? She was like, I'm 21. I'm like, okay, why don't you run for Miss Tanzania one day? And she was like, I can't because I'm short. So is Miss Grand Simiyu all about hate? Because you also mentioned about hate. What does it take to be Miss Grand Simiyu?
Being in Miss Grand, it's not only about hate, although it's very important. I see so many pageant queens are tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's more of confidence, your communication skills, and how you appear. Like, presentation matters.
Okay.
Yeah, and courage.
Okay. So they don't just check the hate; they also check how you present yourself to people.
I think hate really matters.
Okay.
I think maybe if they come and change that in the future, like, I think it really matters.
I always see this Miss competition, like Miss Tanzania, Miss Grand, or Miss Higher Learning. I've seen a lot of them, but I always see them on Instagram. I never really got to see them like this live, or I've never really got to see the behind the scenes of these events. Can you enlighten me about what happens behind the scenes of these events?
So behind the scenes,
Yeah.
I'm going to use an example of Miss Grant.
Yeah.
There's like a mixture of chaos.
Okay.
There are tears, there is sweat, but there is having fun. Like, there's so much pressure
Yeah.
because it's a competition, and there are like so many beautiful, smart ladies.
Yeah.
So out of all that, they're looking for the best.
Okay.
So there are many things behind, but then besides like the sad parts, we get to meet new friends, create bonds, like sisterhood and stuff like that. You get experience. Like, it's a national competition. So you go through all these challenges, but at the end of the day, they build you.
Are short people allowed to run for Miss Grand Simiyu?
I think you should try. I don't know. You should try. I've never seen like a pageant queen that's short, honestly. But I think you should try. Like, how short are you talking about? Like,
Like
very,
I'm
very short.
I'm 5'10", maybe 5 feet and below. Can they run?
Can you walk on like 6-inch heels or 5-inch?
No, I don't know, but walking is a skill.
But then if you can, I think it's fine.
Okay. So you can be a miss even if you're short, just because you can walk and you can present yourself, you can talk.
And if you have all the other skills that I said,
Okay.
then probably yes.
Okay. So what assumptions, apart from people make assumption that if you're short, you can't run to be a miss, what other assumptions that you have heard that people have as misconceptions for someone to become a miss?
So one of the misconceptions that I come across all the time is
Yeah.
people say beauty pageants are just pretty faces, but like, that's not true. Like I said, like, I've met like so many different people with like so many different skills. It's not just about pretty faces.
Yeah.
It's confidence, your communication skills, how you present others, how you pitch, how you sell an idea. Yeah, it's also about that. It's not only about pretty faces. People are so smart there.
I believe that nothing comes easy. Like, everything that you want that is good and is worth it, you have to grind so hard. You have to work for it. So how did you work to become Miss Grand Simiyu?
So I think the hardest part of beauty pageants
Yeah.
is staying mentally strong, because there is like a lot of pressure outside here. Like, you're trying to be your best. You're trying to present yourself and your project very well. So like, there's so much pressure from outside, from inside. But like, I've had like so much pressure,
Yeah.
and what makes me like stay strong all the time is I have a very good and big like support system, and I believe in myself all the time. So yeah.
So out of all the challenges, was there any time that you wanted to quit? Like, maybe this is not for me?
Yeah, a lot of times. I remember, I think it was 1 week, if not 2 weeks, to the auditions.
Yeah.
I stopped going for like rehearsals. I used to go to rehearsals like every night.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks heading to the auditions, I stopped going for rehearsals because I was so stressed. I was like, why did I even like sign up for this?
Yeah.
I remember telling my friends that I think I'm not going for the auditions. But then later I was like, why? I didn't come this far just to stop here. Like, I have to go on. So yeah, then I got so much courage from my friends, from my family, and I decided to stay.
When you say you got so much courage from your family, I know most parents, it's very hard to support their kids to become misses, because you're a female and you're on the spotlight. I don't think a lot of parents like that. How do you convince your parents to go and run for Miss Grand Simiyu?
So I think my mom was also among that group. Like my mom at first, when I told her that I'm signing up for a pageantry,
Yeah.
she said, like, I'm not going to bless that. Because I think it's because they don't really know like how many, like, they don't really know more about these beauty pageants. My mom asked me, okay, you'll go there, you'll win or you lose, and then what? Like, what's next? So I had to like tell her, like, these platforms gives you this, this, and this. I told her like the advantages like you will get from there. It's how you use your platform that's going to make you shine in the future. But like I feel like it's because people don't go that farther. It's like few people go farther. That's why parents are like, don't go there. Yeah, like stick with your career, stick with your profession. Yeah, it was hard for her because she felt like I wasted my money, because I'm actually a nurse by profession.
Okay.
So she's like, I wasted my money to take you to school, and now you don't want to like be a nurse. You just want to be like a pageant queen and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're a nurse as well?
Yes, I am.
Oh. What did you study nursing?
Karaoke.
I really love karaoke, but that's where Corona started in Tanzania. Unfortunately, Corona started from karaoke. We are all scared to pass that New Hub Street. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to pass this street. There's COVID.
No, but it's gone.
It's gone?
Yeah.
I heard that it returned just a few days ago.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it's there. Actually, my co-host contacted it. Yeah, he was so sick. I've never seen it. I've never tested positive for it. But from what I hear, it's there.
But I heard a rumor say that
Yeah.
it's very hard for Africans to die of COVID. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's just a rumor I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. maybe the doctors should tell us. If you're a doctor and you're watching this, tell
Yeah,
us down
please
below.
tell us.
Can Africans really die of COVID?
Very few.
Yeah. So, from what I learned about this Miss competition is that before you go on the stage, like on the main stage, you have to do a camp first. And during the camp, there are a lot of stuffs that they are teaching, that you are learning, that you won't only apply on the stage for you being a Miss, but there are general life skills that you will apply in your daily life afterwards. So what lessons did you learn from the camp that you think will be helpful for you in the future?
Well, first we actually didn't go for a camp,
Okay.
but like my experience from when I started until now,
Yeah.
I've learned that presentation really matters. How you walk in a room, how you sell an idea, how you speak,
Yeah.
like that really matters. But also I learned discipline. Running for Miss Grand
Yeah.
is like running a startup.
Yeah.
You plan, you pitch, and you perform.
Yeah.
So presentation and discipline is really helping me, like in my career, in my daily life. Yeah, like we know, like discipline is very important, like in every aspect.
I never knew that I was ugly until this one day when I was looking on my phone, and unfortunately the front camera turned on. I was like, what the is this me? Like, yeah. Then I was like, okay, nah, I need to hustle so hard so that I can get a lot of money to hide my ugliness, because it was taking away my confidence. And being a Miss, confidence is a very huge character that you should have, right? So there's some days that you wake up, you don't feel yourself, you don't feel that beautiful anymore. How do you handle this kind of days?
Well, I always remind myself that confidence is not about how you look, it's
Yeah.
about how you show up.
Okay.
And confidence is not constant.
Okay.
It's you that has to rebuild it every now and then.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not something that you have or you have to have like every day. It's just about how you rebuild your confidence.
Okay. And do you believe that beauty is natural or beauty can be enhanced?
I think it's natural.
It's natural?
Yeah.
You can enhance it.
Everyone is beautiful on their own ways. It's just that people always have people always have their own perceptions,
Yeah.
and you are the one who defines yourself. Like, don't let people define you.
You know, there are a lot of young women from ages of 19 to 25 that are watching our show, and probably some of them, they would want to be Miss Grand Tanzania or Miss Grand Simiyu.
Mm-hmm.
So what role does Miss Grand Tanzania helps, or what role does Miss Grand Tanzania play to help these young girls to reach where they want to reach?
Miss Grand actually builds us. It prepares us for like the future. When I came in this competition of Miss Grand,
Yeah.
I was taught about discipline, as I said, speaking in front of like so many people, which is actually confidence.
Yeah.
It teaches you to dream loud, and don't let people tell you where you're going. You're the one who is telling yourself where to go. It teaches us leadership, because it's something that's lacking in our society, and it's like very important.
You know, online there are a lot of people who like trolling. They'll just be hiding behind fake accounts, stuff like that. Maybe someone can just come to me and, yo, what are you talking about? Your head looks like a pumpkin, something like that. Do you face any of this criticism?
Yeah, it happens. It must happen in life.
Okay. What's the most hardest critic that you saw, maybe in your comment section or in your DM?
I'm not really gonna say it, lakini someone body shamed me.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember I was looking at, someone posted a video of me. I was in a wedding, and then someone said something about my body. I was like, "Ugh." Like, it was very painful, because it was actually the first time ever seeing like a comment about myself on social media.
But was it true?
It's not true. It wasn't true. I wish I could say it, but I just can't. But it's not true. It's far from the truth.
How do you handle this kind of criticism? Let's say you find an insult, a very deep insult about you on your comment section.
At first, I chose to like, just block them. But like, criticism never ends on social media. And how many people are you going to block? So I just choose to focus on the positives. And sometimes, yes, negativity like helps you to like change a certain thing about yourself.
Yeah.
I just choose to ignore it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I always tell myself that if you're shining, there must be people who have just something to say about you. Whether you're doing it okay or not, everyone has a hater, and it's okay.
Yeah. It's true, because there is a Swahili word that say that mti wenye matunda ndio upiga yeah, so kama upigi mawe,
You have a problem.
yeah, maybe you're a cactus. Yeah, you're a cactus or something. Yeah. Even us, we receive a lot of backrashes online. Although we are trying to make people's voice be heard, we're trying to provide value. We're not getting paid for this. No one here is getting paid, but still someone will come and comment like, no reform, no election. Man, if you comment that, I will block you. I'm not Faidha. Yeah, you comment no reform, no election, I'll block you. Yeah, you can stay with that. There are a lot of stereotypes that people have about beauty pageants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you ever heard any of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People always think that like beauty pageants and beauty queens are all the same.
Okay.
That's not true.
Yeah.
So they're activists, they're lawyers, they're nurses, they're doctors. We're just unique in our own ways. We're not the same.
So for you to be Miss Grand Tanzania, you need to have your own career first and then run for a Miss.
Not really, but education really matters.
Yeah.
Because if you're going for a national stage, that's already like a platform. And a platform like Miss Grant is giving you a voice. So, like as I said, education is very important. So you understand when you have education and when you have a platform like this, when you have a voice, what are you going to tell people if you're not educated?
Okay. So you have to be educated first.
It's important.
Okay.
A need.
And being educated doesn't mean you have to go to school. Just education, life education.
So I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
So in the past, our parents used to believe like education is everything.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's not everything, but like we Gen Zs believe like talents and skills are enough to take you somewhere.
Yeah.
You've seen people who are educated and people who have not gone to school. Those who have not gone to school have reached a high point than someone who has gone to school. Like, it happens. So I just think it's more about skills and talents. Yeah, but school is also important.
Going to school does not mean that you are educated.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people who haven't gone to school.
And they're educated.
Yeah, but they're educated. So I think people should not confuse the two between going to school and being good. Yeah, you can go to school and still
not get educated.
Yeah, and still come out as a fool. We have seen a lot of people who come from school with their certificates and they're looking for a job, and they never get jobs because they're not educated. They don't have real life skills. As you said, you Gen Zs, you focus on having the skills
and talents.
Yeah, because even I myself, when I want to hire someone to work for me, I don't look at their level of education, their certificate. I just look like, okay, I need a graphics designer. Okay, here's the job, do this graphics for me. Even if you're grade 1 but you can do it proper, you're hired. So if you're watching this, you have to focus on getting the skills that are needed. Yeah, anyone can employ you if you're good at what you do. There are a lot of things that are unexpected that happens during this competition and beauty pageantry. I'll give you one example. When I was talking to Miss Tanzania, Tracy, she told me that after she won, someone came to her, like a man, I don't know from where, and she offered her millions just for her to go to another city and just to sleep with that guy. And she said no. That's what she said. So what's the most unexpected thing that has happened to you during all this competition, all this lifestyle of being a miss?
So I've been getting like DMs.
Yeah.
So there's this guy on my phone, in my DMs, he's always asking for like marriage stuff.
Marriage.
Do
you know
which is like so weird.
Yeah,
but like I always say, men will always be men. Yeah. So he's always talking about I don't even know this guy.
Yeah.
He just saw me on social media and he's just in my DMs every day like, will you marry me? Stuff like that. Yeah.
Do you reply?
No, I don't. I just read and I laugh.
So he comes every day like, do you marry me tomorrow?
Whenever I post something on my story,
yeah,
he has something to say. Like he'll reply like, will you marry me? This is the reason why you deserve to be my wife and stuff like that. So I don't really reply and I don't block. Yeah.
I never knew that's one of the styles that men
you guys
use.
have.
Yeah, I never knew about that.
You guys can be so creepy sometimes.
But don't you want to get married?
Not now.
Why not now?
Because why the rush?
Because how old are you?
23.
You're not rushing at 23. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that would be rushing because there's a point in my life that I want to reach, and if I reach that place, maybe I'll think of having like a partner, like forever partner.
No.
Yeah, but for now, no.
So if you reach that stage, you'll go back to the DM and reply to the guy.
No. I believe my husband is out there somewhere.
In the DMs?
No. Not in my DMs. He's not in my DMs right now.
You should reconsider it because he seems like a very consistent guy. Yeah, maybe one day you should reply. You never know.
No, but I can't because, it's creepy. You can see someone and already think of marrying them. What if I'm a witch?
I don't know.
You have to get to know someone.
Maybe he's a witch as well.
Oh, okay. Maybe if he's a witch, then fine. Maybe. I'll think of it.
The thing is, some people might be looking for a husband, but they forget that they ignored their husband that God sent them way back in the DMs?
I believe if something is for you, it will find you wherever you are, even if you're miles away.
Do you think beauty is a blessing, or is it a curse, or is it a burden to you? What do you think?
I believe beauty can be both a burden and a blessing.
Okay.
It's a blessing because it will open like doors for you, like in business and stuff like that, like branding and stuff. Yeah, and it can be a burden if people choose to see that you're just beautiful, but they don't see like your intelligence. They don't see anything. They just see that you're just beautiful. Yeah. Maybe you're beautiful, that's why you got this. You're beautiful, that's why you did this. So it can also be a burden at the same time.
Can you be ugly and still be a miss if you're tall and you're educated and you can express yourself?
I don't think there's someone who's ugly in this world. As I said, everyone is beautiful. It's how someone chooses to define you.
When you say that you don't think someone can be ugly, why is there even the word ugly in the dictionary?
I don't know why it's there, because it's a word. Okay. But you can't tell someone that you're ugly.
Why?
Because you might think maybe I'm ugly, but someone else might think like, no, they're not ugly, they're beautiful. So as I said, it's how someone chooses to define you.
Do you believe that beauty lies in the eyes of a beholder?
Yeah, absolutely.
One man's trash can be another man's diamond.
Exactly.
Okay. You heard it here first. Yeah, we on our show, we have a niche. We always focus on business, finance, and helping people to make their own destiny, or even realize their full potential. So it's a business and finance platform mainly. That's what we're trying to do here. So there's no guest that comes here and I don't ask them about money. I understand that a lot of people are not comfortable when you're talking about money. So you being Miss Grand Simiyu, how do you make money? How do you monetize your title?
We monetize our title through branding, gigs. You can launch your own products maybe, or like you see like your own contents and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's about how you use the platform.
The MGT gives you a platform, and now it depends on you on how to monetize it.
I can't say it like depends on you. As I said, It's how it just gives you like the opportunity of doing those stuffs. So you can choose to do it and you can still choose not to do it. It just like gives you the opportunity, or I can say like the platform of like branding, doing gigs, launching your own products and stuff like that.
Okay, but do they give you money when you win?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there's a prize for like every winner. So one thing that maybe some people don't know, it's Miss Grand is different from other pageants because for other pageants they always just prize the one winner. Yeah. But for Miss Grand, like all the top 7s are given prizes. So you all get money. Yeah. It was shown on social media. Okay. But like you also get a chance to represent your country in the national stages. Like there's going to be a winner who will go in Vietnam, someone will go maybe in Philippines, in Ghana, in Nigeria.
And how much does Miss Grand Tanzania get after winning the title?
I really don't know about that.
So
like how much money?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So what's the gift that you're getting?
It's just written there. I think they will announce that maybe on the finals, but like they just wrote the prizes of like the first winner. There's gonna be a car, you're gonna have a sash, the crown of MGT, you'll be given money, then there's allowance, there's deals, and your ticket to go abroad.
Okay.
To Thailand.
So the first winner gets a car.
A car, yeah.
What car is it?
Dualis.
Yeah, I really like Nissan Dualis.
It's cute.
I have nothing against Nissan Dualis, but this company that I'm wearing here, East Cars is my brother's platform, and he always calls Nissan Dualis an egg.
Why?
I don't know, maybe it looks like an egg, Do you think it's an egg?
No, I don't think it's an egg. I think it's a car.
Yeah, he always say that Nissan Dualis is an egg, and Nissan Juke is a frog.
Oh my god, I know jokes. I don't want to car shame.
No, it's not car shaming. We're just having a conversation.
Is. You're shaming the founders of the cars.
Yeah, if a car looks like an egg, we'll say it looks like an egg, because there are cars that looks like a bird. There are planes that looks like a bird. We have seen the plane that bombed Iran from the US. I think it was a B-1 bomber, and it looks like exactly like a bird. So if I say that the B-1 bomber or the B-2 bomber, if I say the B-2 bomber looks like a bird, I'm not shaming it. The same way, if I say Nissan Dualis looks like an egg.
Okay, an egg is fine, but you can say Juke looks like a frog. That feels, I don't know.
Are we shaming the car or the frog?
The car.
But it is what it is. There's a Toyota Harrier. They call it Harrier Anaconda, and there's Harrier Takolanyani. I don't think that's shaming. I think that's how it looks at the back. Takolanyani.
I've never heard of that.
Haven't you seen a baboon?
I have. No, I have never heard a car being called that.
Takolanyani. Yeah. There's a Harrier called Harrier Takolanyani. Right. Yeah, you should research that. If you know Harrier Takolanyani, comment down below which model of Harrier is called Takolanyani and which Harrier model is called Anaconda. And if you think Nissan Dualis looks like an egg, if you agree with Abel Shaw from his cars, just comment down below Nissan Dualis looks like an egg. Or if there's another car that looks like something in the real life, just comment down below. Our show is called MYOD Podcast, and the long form is Make Your Own Destiny Podcast, because we believe that everyone should strive to make their own destiny in whatever they do. We don't care if your job is fishing, or you're a footballer, or you are a content creator, or you're a miss. As long as you are trying so hard to make your own destiny, then you're welcome to our show. Just come here, contact us, and come and share what are you doing to make your own destiny. So my question is, what does making your own destiny really means to you?
For me, make your own destiny means refusing to wait for permission.
Okay.
It's breaking generational cycles, doing you, being you, and looking for your own success, not like traditions or anything, but just being you.
Is it why you didn't wait for your mom's permission to go and run for the pageantry?
I didn't wait for anyone's permission.
And how did she feel when you won?
When I like in the finals,
Yeah.
she was actually happy. I didn't even know that she was watching. Because when we were in the auditions, my friend had my phone. So when I came down after being announced as a finalist, she told me, like, your mom has been calling so many times asking, how far has she gone? So I was like, oh, she's a fan.
How old is your mom?
Why? She's in her mid-40s.
Oh, she's very young.
Yeah, she's very supportive too.
Has she ever run for any Miss competition?
I don't think so.
What does she do?
She's a businesswoman, actually.
So, if you are not Miss Grand Simiyu and you are not a nurse, as you said, what else would you have been doing?
I think I would be in business,
Okay.
like agriculture, especially like animals and growing crops.
Maasai people grow crops, really?
Like, I think most of us focus much in animals.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's something that I like too. So I think I'll be in that sector.
How many cows do you have?
I just have one, and it's still young. But I have 4 goats. I have so many chickens.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have a dog.
Oh.
I have dogs, actually.
Maasai people believe that having a lot of cows and a lot of kids, that's like real wealth. What does wealth mean to you, being a Maasai lady?
So since I'm a Maasai, I think
Yeah.
I believe what my ancestors believe.
There's a question I want to ask you, but it's not really my question, but it's a question that was left by a previous guest. So I'll ask you, you'll have to answer, and you also have to leave a question for the next guest without knowing who they are. So the question is, what have you ever done with vivid examples that you did for the aim of empowering a young woman in Tanzania?
So when I was in secondary school,
Yeah.
I studied with this girl. I'm not gonna say her name.
Okay.
She always liked staying alone. She felt different from us. She felt different from others. She had less friends, I can say.
Okay.
I think it was because she felt like different. She felt maybe she was less valued or something like that. But I remember talking to her one day and I was telling her that you are enough.
Okay.
You don't need someone to give you like opinions on yourself,
Okay.
because you might think that I'm perfect but someone else thinks that I'm nothing. So
Okay.
it's about how you it's about how you embrace yourself. It's not about how I choose to define you. You might think you're not perfect, you're not fine, you're not okay, but there is something about you that I don't have, that I like, and I
Okay.
wish I had. Same goes to me. There is something that I don't have or that I have, someone else wishes to have or not have,
So they should be thankful.
for who they are.
Okay.
You don't need someone else to define you.
Okay. That's very great. And what question would you like to leave for the next guest?
Okay, so for the next guest,
Yeah.
when you are gone, or when like your light fades away, what do you want people to remember you for?
As in, what legacy would you want to leave behind?
What legacy do you want to leave?
Yeah, talking about legacy, first of all, good luck to the guest with that question. But talking about legacy, I saw this clip, I think 3 days ago. There was a young woman who was interviewing Mike Tyson, and he asked him, like, what legacy do you want to leave behind? And he was like, I don't give a shit about legacy. I just did what I had to do. I lived my life and I'm gonna die. That's it. I don't care if anyone remembers me or remembers what I did. Yeah, so some people, they don't really care about what legacy they leave behind. But anyways, good luck to the next guest in answering that question.
Good luck.
Yeah. And my last question is, if a young Tanzanian girl is watching you right now, or is watching this episode right now, and she is dreaming big, what would you tell her?
I would tell her to dream loud. Don't shrink yourself. Just be you, because you never know how many people you are going to inspire, or you are actually inspiring right now.
Yeah, I think that advice is not just for a young girl. I think it's for every young person. You should dream big. I think if your dreams do not scare you enough, if your dreams don't make you wake up
They're not
out
the
of
ones.
bed, yeah, then
They
they're not big
say-
enough.
Yeah, they say go for your wildest dreams.
Like, go for your wildest dreams that are possible. Like, I cannot dream of becoming, let's say, the US president.
You can if you want.
Nah, I was
Miracles
not born in the
happen.
US, so
Miracles can happen though.
yeah, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I hope people who are watching this will enjoy. So if you want Faidha for the next episode, just comment down below, Faidha. And I hope you win the MGT in the future. Yeah, I hope maybe after winning the MGT, maybe you compete for Miss Tanzania. I know Miss Tanzania is dead right now, but if it's reborn again, maybe you'll go for that as well, or even Miss World or Miss Universe. Yeah, I wish you all the best, and thank you for coming. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next one.